Hey everybody, welcome back to another Stoneface Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we're here to watch some more Symphogear AXZ. Last time we had the Blue Rabbit, where Shirabe and Tsubasa trained for their unison attack, but even after Shinji Ogawa trained her, Shirabe is not used to working together with anyone else but Kirika. Later, the girls went to a shrine that has rabbit statues where a priest lives there and explains to them about how the Hikawa shrines and the Gate to the Divine Power. Later that night, Shirabe is still being troubled with not working together with anyone else, so the priest tries to make her understand that she can't just reject anyone's help. Meanwhile, Prelati knew that Adam was planning to sacrifice her after hearing Calixtro's words while she was injured. Feeling betrayed, she ran away to warn Saint Germain about Adam's plan. When Shirabe finds out that Prelate is on the road, she confronts her, with Tsubasa following Shirabe. Prelate begins by attacking them, and Shirabe is once again being troubled. But after Tsubasa's encouraged her that she has the power to protect everyone, Shirabe and Tsubasa activated their upgraded Ignite modules, in which Prelate's false robe has no effect on it. With their combined powers, Tsubasa and Shirabe kill Prelate. Elsewhere, Adam and Tiki called Saint Germain to inform her that Prelate is dead, and since she's the only alchemist left alive, Adam wants her to come back to him. The next day, the priest gave Shirabe a good luck charm before she and the rest of the girls went back to the song headquarters.
Okay, I guess about three things here. One, um, I guess running back to Warren St. Germain wouldn't have mattered much since St. Germain already knew. Two, I feel like I miss 5 to 10% of the show while we're watching it. So it's always good to hear these and realize what the show was really about, not what I thought it was about.
Really?
And
Because I feel like this is just about everything I would remember right here.
yeah, no, well, I mean, like the stuff during the training and the shrine's actual importance. I think I was mostly just filling in because the priest introducing himself as the the surviving member of the family after the child died in the car crash was just such a
It's just cold
jarring,
open there.
yeah, it was such a jarring intro that I just held on to it for 5 to 10 minutes. So kind of just
I,
missed the whole point of what the sanctuary was about until really just hearing it here in the recap.
I think the thing I'm holding on to is Ogawa being literally cut in half by a buzzsaw, and the series literally trying to uh mix us up about it, like make us think it actually is happening. It's like that was a prank right there.
Well, it's the Naruto thing, right? From the first moment they introduced substitution jutsu, you'd never know if someone's actually hurt or not. And 99% of the time, they're not. It's just a
Yeah.
log.
There's no limitation on the log power in Naruto. And that's why all Naruto fights are now bad.
Well, they just move on to doing other powers and shit.
Yeah.
Like I'm gonna hit you with a blast that's so big, it doesn't matter if you substitute. You're still gonna be in the radius. That sort of
hmm
shit. Whereas it's
I,
new here,
hmm
but it's just always seemed like a joke. It always seemed like he was just a joke character about Naruto until he does like the hey, I'm going to represent you as an agent in your music career. And that's like the serious stuff. Otherwise, look at this, I'm disappearing into a cloud of leaves.
That just like the casual implication that there's just people like that out there, that these powers are totally possible, still just gets me. And then the fact that they're completely useless against the actual threat of the series is also just fantastic.
Yeah, I mean that's the only way that it matters, right? Up
Mhm.
until like the point where you're like in the first season when it's just Chris, right? He Kanjuro can just jump in and fight Chris. She's
Yeah,
not a problem to him. It's the fact that she also carried the weapon that could summon noise during that time. It's like,
which
well,
will just disintegrate everything around it, yeah.
yeah. And now we have alkanoids, which normal people can summon, which means that normal people are a threat to superhumans as well.
Right, right. It's I feel like maybe like in a slightly different series with a different focus, you could get like a nice little triangle going on between like, the noise type threat, the Symphogears and normal people, and just like have them circle around as like who threatens
Well, I mean, it's basically like there's a show out right now called Shy, which is just every nation has one superhero,
Mhm.
that sort of thing. So it's just basically this, except we also have ninjas on top of that.
Yeah, yeah.
But I mean, it's basically the DC universe if it was made in like the 60s, right, where there was a lot less superheroes.
Mhm. Which actually had me thinking. So, Genjiro is definitely your Superman. Is Ogawa Batman?
Well, I mean, Kenjiro's not really Superman. I think he's more like a Hercules analog.
Yeah, yeah, he really is. He's literally Iskandar from Fate Stay right now.
Well, I mean, he's not like jumping tall buildings, which, I mean, you might think
Good.
Hercules could do because
Mhm.
leg strength is still strength, but
Right.
he's just super strength. I mean, we haven't really seen him try to take a punch yet either, so we don't know if he's like
Mhm.
invulnerable.
You know what? There's actually a very funny parallel between this and My Hero Academia now that I think about it. Where the primary antagonist is someone who just destroys everything with a single touch, and everyone is playing keep away with their superpowers.
I'm sorry,
Oh, but that's
were you talking about Full Metal Alchemist?
My Hero
No,
Academia.
I heard Full Metal Alchemist, where the antagonist is destroying everything with a single touch, and everyone's trying to keep away from him.
Yeah, no, this seems actually like it's a common occurrence. If I had a nickel every time it happened, I'd have three, but it's
I
weird.
mean, that was my
Weird to happen
point.
three
That was my
times.
point. You say this sounds like My Hero Academia describes Full Metal Alchemist.
So I guess with that, let's just go ahead and see who gets sacrificed to become God. But before we do, let's go ahead and hit that like button, hit that subscribe button, and comment down below to feed that algorithm. On top of all that, if you want more shows like this, unfiltered, uncensored, and uncut, as well as some early access stuff, you can check it out over on the Patreon. It's just $5 a month, but no pressure. It's all to support the challenge, just a little bit extra.
Click the link down below. Join the Discord. I'll tell you what, we're probably going to be ending this show somewhere around December, end of December, which means that at some point we're going to be doing another poll to determine what comes after this. And suggestions would always be helpful if you want us to watch something specific. So join the Discord. Let us know.
73801
2 flowers for all the souls I've consumed.
That was something she did back in episode 2 or 3.
母を亡くしたあの日から置いていかれるのは慣れている。それでもすぐにまた会える。私の命もそのためにあるのだから。
Man, so rude of him.
理想に準じる覚悟など済ませて。
I said she's a bitch.
それに誰かを犠牲にするよりずっと。何？それが本心？
だから君は数えてきたのか。自分が背負うべき罪の数を。おためごかしだな。
人でなしにはわかるまい。
Adam
God,
just doesn't feel bad about shit.
I mean, they're the most easy to dislike antagonists of the series so far. I mean, Carol, you understood it had to do something with her father, and she's just trying to get revenge.
Yeah.
Fine's trying to do her thing. That's basically it, right? Veers was just crazy.
Veers is crazy, yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well, I mean,
guess
Veers had a goal. It's just I don't really know what the goal was because we still don't know what the mechanisms of the moon are. So
he wanted to be a hero,
I guess technically.
but he's crazy.
Well, no, I mean he brought up the shit from the ocean because it was gonna rise up to the moon and do stuff, and then he wanted to save everybody from the moon, but it also wanted to kill everybody at the same time. It was.
But of course, we have like Maria, Shirabe, and Kirika, who like all had their motivations, which were easily likable. Obviously,
no, they were just henchmen. They were just henchmen of the bad guy. My point being, I guess Veers was just so incomprehensible in the long run that you just forget about it. Whereas these two are just like assholes.
I guess like even if you understand a villain, you can have a good villain who is just very easily hateable that you want to see defeated.
I mean, these two are just going out of their way to be assholes. That's why it's don't really understand their motivations, and they're just jerks about it constantly to
Well, I
their
guess
own
like we said
people.
last time, we gotta find out. They gotta tell us. We're gonna get the backstory like middle of this episode.
I don't have to find out to not like them. There's plenty of people I don't like that I know nothing about.
Hmm.
ありがとうは課題を手伝ってもらったこっちだよ。なんで？
I paid attention for the ley line stuff, but you still can't get through your homework. Come on.
私はきっと楽ちんな方に流されてるだけ。賢くどちらかを選択するなんてできないから。結局は
Yeah, it's like having a real job and then failing school because you can't learn history. It's like, this isn't helping me in my real job.
She's like, I don't use flashcards in my job. Why is that 50% of the grade? Oh, it's the birthday episode.
Well, in 2 days.
どうしたのみんな。クリスさんから聞いたのです。響の誕生日を？クリスちゃんが私の誕生日を？覚えててくれたんだ。たまたまだ。たまたま。それにしてもそわそわしてた。そうそう。わかりやすさが爆発してたです。はしゃぐな二人とも。もうすぐ本部に行かないといけない時間だぞ。
Thank God there's never anybody else in this class.
Yeah. Look, everyone else has like stuff to do after school. Based on the Dead Sea Scrolls.
敵の次なる作戦は大地に描かれた鏡写しのオリオン座。神いずる門より神の力を創造することと推測して間違いないだろう。
現在神社本庁と連携し拠点警備を強化すると
The Shrine
周
Association.
辺地域の疎開を急がせています。
レイラインを使ったさらに大規模な儀式。
Yeah, we don't get any of those immortal creatures anymore, do we?
Yeah, those seem like really good and powerful, huh? Why did you get another one?
Big old threats, can't stop them.
I guess it's their attempt to make another one, so.
でもどうにかしないと。
どうにかできるとすれば、それは神殺しの力だな。
神殺し。
The
Excuse me?
power of decide.
Deicide. Kill a god. Let's do it.
Oh yeah, I guess I misread that and then misheard it.
世界の各地に残されて
I like the power of decide better though.
優勢学の最果てに神の死にまつわる力を収集したと記録に
I don't think we can use that.
だったら
I don't think it's ethically allowed to use that research information.
Gosh darn Nazis.
バルベルデドキュメントおよび戦時中の資料を保管した旧風鳴機関本部は統制局長アダム・バイスハウプトによって消失しました。
だが、あまりに周到な一連の動きは考えようによっては誰にも悟られぬよう神殺しの力を隠蔽してきたとも言い換えられないだろうか。
つまり切り札の実在を証明しているのかもしれない。神殺し
Alright, this is all nice and
存
logical.
在する。
小川、
Well, I mean, technically, deicide can only be real if deities are.
I mean, God is real and he's on the moon, so you know.
頼んだぞ。
He's not on the moon. We would have seen him. He must
He
be
is the moon.
in the moon. Oh, the moon is a prison for God.
神殺しの力
That leads me back to one poignant question, though. What does God need with a starship?
まさかガングニールに
Do you think God too fears his creations?
がドイツ由来とはいえガングニールに神殺しの逸話は聞いたことがない。
今んとこ私らにできるのは待つことだけ。
Unfortunately, worldwide investigator is not their strong suit.
除去されるまでは。皆さんに提案です。2日後の13日。
Sometimes she jumps into frame and I think she's Hibiki. Leaping into people's faces is Hibiki energy.
迷惑だったいやいやいや、嬉しいよ。
Hibiki's birthday, Friday the 13th. It explains everything now.
戦えるのも私とキリカちゃんだけだからさ。せっかくの誕生日ですよ。そうだけど、ちゃんとした誕生日だからお祝いしないとですね。 困らせるな。お気楽がす
God, you're a messy eater.
お気楽
Yeah, come on, it's all over the table, Chris.
落ち着いて避難を。
大丈夫なんて簡単に言ってくれるじゃないこのお気楽系女子。あらら、誰のせいかしら。
Still yours,
私のお気楽で
even though you're
困ら
dead.
せちゃったですか？いや、そんなことないよ。ありがとう。
I just mean that they take pains in drawing the fact that the shit that she's eating is all over the place around her. She eats like a 5-year-old.
73,808
Wasn't like at 70,300 earlier, or
Now 73,800 before, and then she
Okay.
counted 2 out for her friends that died.
alright, she just murked like 10 dudes. All right.
うちの計画がもろバレってことじゃない？どうするのよ、サンジェルマン。
Sorry, are you wearing a Flasher's outfit?
Yes. Your answer's yeah.
I mean, at the very least, she's like a fucking adult, it seems, so...
I don't think that makes the flashing better.
I mean, it does for me. It's not like a Carol situation where it's like a 10-year-old girl. At least she looks like she could be like late 20s, early 30s. And we know that she's at like 1,000 years old. So
Right.
I'm covered on both ends.
But also just artillery striking the planet. Let's
Now
go.
she's connecting the ley lines.
Yeah, yeah.
第7項の達人たる私の命を燃やして。
はい、はい、わかり
So
まし
what
た。
are you doing over there?
響き？行かなきゃ。あ、待っ。ごめん。
They gotta get married by the end of the show, right?
大丈夫。
They have to. They're
誕
too
生日が
cute.
近いからすぐに帰ってくる。
Gosh, if it was any other show, I'd say like that's
She's
the line
dead?
you say when Hibiki's about to
Yeah.
die. Yeah.
Don't worry, I'm only 1 day away from retirement. We'll get married when I come back.
The war will be over by Christmas.
The Legion will shut down in 2 years.
Oh my gosh, they did not unplug the phone.
No, they installed a special phone.
順調のようだね。すべては。
サンジェルマンのおかげだよね。
Saint Germain deserves better.
Well, we saw how abused she was as a kid, so...
天地のオリオン座が儀式に定められたアスペクトで向かい合う時、ホロスコープに門が描かれる。その時と位置を割り出すのが私の役目。そして
You know Adam's gonna destroy her too, right?
Oh, like absolutely. Adam does not care about her whatsoever, right?
She's been going on and on about getting married and having kids. It's just so the shock of when Adam, like, whoosh, destroys her.
Mhm.
This feels like Oracle of Delphi shit.
プレラーティ2人の犠牲は無駄にしない。そしてお母さん、すべての支配を革命するために私は
See, she's been at this a lot longer than Thorfinn.
私は
Time to destroy the oppression of God.
That's what Fine was about. Oh, they're about to make a Philosopher's Stone.
レイラインより抽出された星の命に従順にして盲目なる恋乙女の概念を付与させる。
Oh, it's the fifth element. That's what I heard.
Well, she was just gonna be sacrificed anyway. All right. Well,
これですよ。すごいことになってるんです。あれが鏡写しのオリオン座です。
you know, I almost think an airstrike would actually have been a faster response now.
I mean, I think it's more funny that somebody had to point it out to somebody else. Look, over there!
Oh, wait, no, they're just authorizing it. Never mind.
Now they're doing the keystone thing, which we didn't really understand what was meant.
Given that they have to swing their swords to do it, why do they need to turn keys to have it happen?
I don't know. Double authorization of the signal to do it.
I guess so. We've been doing calculations since before you were born.
Tiki.
Damn. If Tiki wasn't a robot, I'd be worried.
Do you have to power up to beat a naked woman on the ground?
Given that she is, like, a foot and a half taller than Hibiki, and at least, like, 15 years older and just, like, visual age, yeah, probably.
I mean,
I think an adult could beat up
I
a
just mean that they're
teenager.
powering up to beat somebody who literally, last we saw, was powerless on the ground.
I don't want to be the guy who has to explain, yes, I sent 2 unpowered children to fight 1 adult and they both failed.
Symphogear, どこまでも。
I love the gun.
やっぱり戦うしかないですか。
私とお前、互いが信じた正義を握りしめている以上、他に道などありはしない。
I don't know, when you start swinging your gun around as a melee object, I think you're doing it wrong.
Look, the gunblade is a classic terrible decision.
I disagree with that. Gunblade's a fine choice. Most of the world disagrees with you. Well, what's a musket with a blade attached?
A last resort.
A gunblade.
That's more of a spear, and spears are, of course, the best weapon. Alright?
So you're saying a gunblade is the best weapon?
No, the gun spear is.
Well, the gun spear is just a gunblade.
The best weapon is a pike formation around your musketeers.
信念の重さなき者に神の力をもってして月遺跡の管理者権限を掌握する。これによりバラルの呪詛より人類を解放し支配の歴史に
So Fine, you couldn't have just sided with Fine when you had the chance.
Well, Fine was doing it because she wanted to,
It doesn't matter why they're doing it. They both have the same goal. Might as well achieve the same goal, then backstab each other.
Yeah, I guess at the point you've killed thousands, you really gotta be all in on it.
Like a child's play. Oh, you got me. Nope, under the arm.
Oh, goofy as hell, I love it.
この星の明日のために誰の胸にももう二度と
奴隷が私にすり寄るな。
Just a flashback to this again.
We gotta build sympathy up in her last moments once more.
あのような恥ずかしめを刻まないために私は支配を革命する。
Cool.
私もずっと正義を信じて握りしめてきた。
At the very least, we know we're in episode 10, which means insanity is about to start.
Absolutely.
If not here, the next episode, leading to the end.
だから握った拳を開くのを恐れない。神様が仕掛けた呪いを解くのに神様みたいな力を使うのは
And I just realized something. You know, Hibiki's a lesbian, right?
Yeah, yeah.
She has a harem of other girls around her constantly.
だとしても
He's not dating all of them.
何かを変えていく力
They're all singing songs of love around her constantly.
不当不屈の思いなのか
And she takes every chance she can get to extend a hand to her entire female cast of enemies.
茶番は
Oh, and here's a man to ruin it all.
Exactly, right?
Damn it. Damn it, that's all I gotta say.
何が起きてるんですか。これは天をめぐるレイライン。アダムはこの星からではなく天の星々から命を集めるため
Spear bomb?
そのものを神イズルモンに見立て
Yeah, kind of.
マクロコスモスとミクロコスモスの称号は錬金思想の基礎中の基礎だというのに
Is that true, Griff? You're an alchemy expert.
I thought the fundamental law was that of equivalent exchange.
星の海にて開かれるもう一つの神イズルモン。超高レベルのエネルギー来ます。
Oh, he's exploding again. Here we go.
遮断できまいね。彼方にあっては。
止めてみせる。
おいお前
Well, that's kind of low. Defeated by hacks.
Yeah, not since James Bond, right?
Yeah.
支配の首輝より解き放たれるのですか。
できるんじゃないかな。ただ僕にはそうするつもりがないのさ。
Oh no, he was evil the whole time.
Yeah, where are the other lodge masters when you need them?
カリオストロプレラーティオ革命の礎となった全ての命を。
用済みだな君も。
この威力。
That seems a lot weaker than the power you already showed that you have.
I guess he's just having fun with it. Oh, it's been a while.
だけど誰か一人くらい何も背負っていないお気楽者がいないともしもの時に
I think this is the moment you should stop seeing, though.
絶唱ダメ。
Oh no,
Oh, are we gonna get a death?
we might.
This isn't the kind of show that does deaths.
Alright, she didn't go all the way. It's fine.
誕生日です。誕生日は重ねていくことが大事なのです。こんな時に
Fair.
そんなことは。
Fair.
私は本当の誕生日を知らないから
Oh, wrapped that one right around, didn't you?
誕生日だけは大切にしたいのです。リンカ、過剰投与で絶唱の負荷を最小限に。だけど体への薬害が。
Yeah, absolutely none of this is still good for her.
救護班の手は急げ。
I mean,
But
on
that
one
was a
hand,
plan.
on one hand, you didn't die to the superb song. On the other hand,
手を出させる
you're gonna die to. I don't know what you're trying to tell me here, Cho.
君が選択した。
神の力その戦友を求めるのであれば貴様こそが私の前に立ちはだかる支配者だ。
実に堅くなだね君は。
Oh, hell yeah, Saint Germain's changing sides. Let's
しかし
go.
間もなく完成する神の力は。そうなると叶わない
Yeah, but the other two are still dead.
君に止めることなど。
Oh, yeah, there's nothing to be done there, unfortunately.
互いに正義を握り合い終生分かり合えぬ敵同士だ。
だけど今は同じ方向を見て同じ相手を見ています。
敵は強大圧倒的ならばどうする立花響。
いつだって貫き抗う言葉は一つだとしても。
Ah,
Ah, no, I love it.
I was hoping for like a Gurren Lagann reference or something. Kick logic to the curb. Make the
Yeah.
impossible possible. Still, it's cool. It was cool. Run on.
Oh, I love it.
Yeah. It's cool
They-
run up.
They the drama around it was also great. Like literally, we went over some of the same beats like we usually do when Hibiki's trying to like ally up with somebody. But it really seemed like no, wait, there's a very convincing case that she cannot stop now.
Or
But
increase
here they are. They
increase the size of her harem.
yeah, never miss an opportunity, right?
Well, it's funny to me that there's no guys singing in Symphogears, right? No,
Guys just don't know how to love.
The only male alchemists appear to have been evil. I mean,
Yeah. All one of them.
well, that was too big.
I know, there was technically a second one, and he wasn't evil. He just got burned at the stake.
Well, I don't know. You don't tend to get burned at the stake for being such a great guy, right?
Usually you get burned at the stake for no damn reason. That's kind of why burning at the stake was bad.
Yes, that's the one reason why burning at the stake was bad. Because we kept
there's
doing
lots
it.
of other reasons.
We kept doing it for no reason. That was the reason it was bad.
I've got a few textbooks to go over about the witch burning. We could be here for a few hours. I'll just cut to the chase. But no, that was fun, and of course, it's nice that we got like a nice little Kirika moment here too, as well. I think that was still good and fun. They set it up. I didn't entirely expect it to happen, but she came in with like a plan from the beginning to just be absolutely ready to do this.
Which is odd when you think about it. Why was she already ready to sacrifice her life with a superb song and had that much linker on her out of nowhere?
I was thinking about that, and I'm thinking, so why are we comparing and contrasting Kirika to Hibiki and like pairing them up for a song? And the answer is both of them are basically selfless heroics who would totally just throw away their own lives to win. Hibiki's done it. Kirika's done it.
That's everyone.
That's what they got in common.
That's everyone in the song, Griff. Everyone in song would throw their lives away to save somebody else.
No, actually. The other ones are way more critically engaged with their own survival in a scenario when trying to win, but those two are literally suicidal.
You remember when Chris ran out into the field when she didn't have her power up to try and save people's lives, and then got beaten so badly she was tossed to the ground naked and unable to defend herself, like she was about to die, because she was willing to throw herself out there to sacrifice her life to save other people? That was Chris. She's the lowest of the tier of people willing to sacrifice their lives, and she's already done it once.
Yeah.
So I think you're wrong. They're all willing to sacrifice their lives.
I would still put them a slight tier above, in their own separate package. I think the comparison might be valid here between those two, that they have similarities. Which, good point, Sho. I guess you're right. But we also have Adam literally with a robot that can fire off nukes at will. He's about to gain the power of God, and
he can't fire off
God to death.
Can't fire off nukes at will. Like you said, it's extremely less powerful than the thing he's already done. Plus, the thing he already didn't get stopped from a person singing a song.
Yeah. I don't know how they're going to come out on top of this. This seems like a little bit of a power scaling issue right now.
Well, I mean, if I had to guess, Griff, they're going to sing some songs, fight some fights, and at the end of the day, the bad guy's going to be dealt with. That's just my guess. That's most my theory.
I wasn't convinced at first, but now that you mention it, maybe they will win some fights and win at the end.
That's just my theory. An anime theory.
So let's see. Anything else we want to go over from this episode?
It's just what the commenters are always referencing. I got zero buy-in.
Alright then, I guess let's just go ahead and wrap it up for today. This has been Stone-Faced Reactions. I'm Griffin, that's Theta, and we'll catch you next time. See you around. Hey everybody, thanks for watching another Stone-Faced Reactions. If you have an idea of another video we could go ahead and watch, go ahead and put it in the comments down below, and we'll add it to the wheel. Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe, and let us know what you thought about this video, what parts you liked. And until then, we'll see you next time. Is this too goofy?